News in Special English at 2:30 p.m. Mondays to Fridays. Planet Radio 101.1 FM, revolving around you.
In the news that done, Inspector General Police Usman Alkali Baba upgrades police database for enhanced forensic investigation. Southwest leaders in APC to meet presidential aspirants from the zone on Friday, May 6. NAPTIP demands more funding to tackle trafficking. On the foreign scene, Kenya deploys forces to Restive region near Ethiopia. And sports, Bournemouth see automatic promotion to Premier League. Details coming up shortly. Good afternoon, welcome to the news on Planet Radio 101.1 FM. With you, I am Bright James. We begin the news this afternoon with the political reports that Southwest leaders in the All Progressives Congress APC have scheduled a meeting with presidential aspirants from the zone. The party's founding chairman B.C. Akonde and former Ogun State Governor Olusegun Oshoba and other stakeholders are the conveners of the party built for Lagos State Government House in Marina on Friday, May 6. Expected to attend are APC stalwart Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, Vice President Yemi Osibajo Ekiti State Governor Kaide Fayemi, and Senator Ibikunle Amosun. Reports say the invitees have all declared interest to contest for the president. On trafficking issues, the National Agency for Prohibition of Trafficking in Persons and Other Related Matters, NAPTIP, has called on the federal government to increase and regularize funding for the agency. A former director of research and program development of the agency and a consultant, Godwin Moka, made this plea during a media training tagged Countering Trafficking in Persons, organized by the Justice Development and Peace Commission in collaboration with NAPTIP. Moka noted that the organization's challenges were many and its funding poor compared to its task. According to him, there is a need to effectively fund the budget of NAPTIP to enable it to deliver on its mandate, allow its presence in the 774 local governments, empower the agency to recruit more personnel across the nation, and work more with the Immigration Service to monitor the flow of migrants where necessary strategically. He further said the government needs to stop gambling with the leadership of the agency, adding that the appointment of 3 Director Generals for NAPTIP in less than 7 months is not good for stability. Meanwhile, Moka noted that available data shows more than 1 million Nigerians are repeatedly and reportedly trapped in Mali, Cotonou, Libya, Chad and other European nations. Out of this figure, 50,000 Nigerian girls are believed to be victims of human trafficking. On security, Inspector General Police Usman Alkali Baba has upgraded the Nigeria Police Crime and Incident Database (NPC) and IDP Center to enhance investigations and strategic operational and tactical planning. Force spokesman CSP Muyiwa Adejobi, who made the disclosure in Abuja, pointed out that the move followed the sophistication of criminals who now apply technology to perpetuate their nefarious activities. Recall that the center was commissioned in 2020 by President Muhammadu Buhari. According to Adejobi, the improved platform would in turn facilitate easy identification of suspects, crime location, modus operandi, global positioning system GPS, and geolocate crimes, among others. Away from that, former President Olusegun Obasanjo has expressed optimism that whatever the situation and condition is, all will be well with Nigeria. Obasanjo, who said this at a global crusade in Abeokuta and monitored online, urged Nigerians to have faith in God. The former president said that considering the situation of things, Nigeria and the entire world required God's visitation, urging all children of God to seek His face for visitation, adding that only men of integrity can fix the country. Meanwhile, the General Overseer of the Church, Pastor Williams Kumuyi, who had earlier paid a visit to the former president, prayed God to grant him many more years to contribute to the progress of the country. here. Governments at all levels in Nigeria have been advised to reinvigorate commitments to freedom of press while shelving all forms of media gagging and bills that are channeled towards censoring press freedom in the country. Speaking with Planet News, the chairman, Nigerian Union of Journalists, NUJ, Akwa Ibom State Chapter, Amos Etu, presented these views as World Press Freedom Day is commemorated.
We set aside the 3rd of May to celebrate the World Press Freedom Day. It gives us another opportunity for us to also assess the commitments of government towards ensuring a free press for a stronger society. This year's edition, the theme is Journalism Under Surveillance, looking at the challenges of high tech in using to gag media practice, challenges of surveillance, monitoring of the media cyberspace to gag media practice. And you've seen so many instances where the federal government has tried to even bring up certain bills at the National Assembly to curb the social media. You've also seen budgets being made to monitor what's up. We have also seen that there's an issue that we're not even talking about, the privacy. Those are challenges that we are facing.
Etuk lamented that Nigeria is dwindling in its rankings as a country where there is press freedom and called for concerted efforts to boost the country's standings by all and sundry.
We must once again come back to the table and see how far we have fared. The Reporters Without Borders report last year put Nigeria at 115, and this year we are 120. That means we are dwindling in terms of freedom of press. That means that we are far drifting into a state of dictatorship. And you've seen some of our colleagues in recent times, due to the state of insecurity, also falling victims. And so it calls for another opportunity for us to be very focused, an opportunity for us to converge and be very decisive on what we believe we should be able to reappraise for a stronger free press in Akwa Ibom State and the global community, especially in developing countries.
You're listening to the news on Planet Radio 101.1 FM. Let's take a breather and then bring more stories from our foreign, sports, and entertainment scenes. Do stay with us.
Locked in core values. Planet 101.1 FM, Uyo.
Thank you for staying with us. Now, on the foreign scene, Kenya has deployed thousands of police and other security forces to the volatile northern county of Marsabit following an outbreak of ethnic violence. The government says droughts, political incitement, and the availability of weapons from neighboring Ethiopia are to blame for worsening insecurity in the border area. An overnight curfew has been introduced for the next month, and a disarmament exercise is due to begin. Cattle rustling has increased significantly in Marsabit, which is one of the areas worst affected by a drought across the Horn of Africa. Kenya's Interior Minister said police had intercepted a large number of weapons and ammunition smuggled from southern Ethiopia, where federal forces are battling rebels from the Oromo Liberation Army. Now to sport, where Bournemouth beat Nottingham Forest 1-0 to earn automatic promotion to the Premier League after 2 seasons in the second-tier championship. Cafe Moore scored the only goal of the game in the 83rd minute as Scott Parker's side joined champions Fulham in the English top flight next season. Substitute Moore settled a tension-filled game with a neat finish from a superbly worked free kick to seal second place. On the entertainment scene, popular Nigerian artist Aziz Fashola, popularly known as Naira Marley, has announced that he will be releasing a new single today. The singer, who made the announcement on his Twitter page in the early hours of today, said the title of the single is Odun. According to the artist, the single, which would drop by 3 p.m. featured Zinleski. Naira Marley added that he will also be dropping his album later this May. Has been the news on Planet Radio 101.1 FM. But before we go, a recap of the major stories. In the news, we told you the Inspector General of Police, IGP Usman Alkali Baba, has upgraded the Nigerian Police Crime and Incident Database (NPC) and IDB Center to enhance investigations and strategic operational and tactical planning. Southwest leaders in the All Progressives Congress APC have scheduled a meeting with presidential aspirants from the zone. The National Agency for Prohibition of Trafficking in Persons and Other Related Matters, NAPTIP, has called on the federal government to increase and regularize funding for the agency. On the foreign scene, we told you that Kenya has deployed thousands of police and other security forces to the volatile northern county of Marsabit following an outbreak of ethnic violence. And in sports, we reported that Bournemouth beat Nottingham Forest 1-0 to earn automatic promotion to the Premier League after 2 seasons in the second-tier championship. For comments and coverage of newsworthy events, call our newsroom on 0812-770-2940. That is 0812-770-2940. Visit our website on planet101fm.ng and follow us on Twitter at planet_101fm. You can also like our verified Facebook page at Planet101FM. The news was edited by Florence Essien and Jane Owa. As we end the news, always remember that the key to success is to focus on your goals and not obstacles. I am Bright James. Good afternoon and thank you for listening.
This is Planet Radio 101.